Hello everyone, welcome to EDSU 534. I know we have our first Adobe Connect meeting this Thursday, but there's a couple of items I wanted to quickly show you in the Blackboard shell because I know you have some assignments due this week and I'm pretty sure you'd like to get some info on those earlier than Thursday. So when you access the course shell within the course information tab, you'll see the following information. So you'll see my instructor information. This includes my Brandman email, so please feel free to email me if you have any questions. Also my cell phone, you can text or call, as well as a link to the Adobe Connect room in which we will be meeting. In addition, we have the course syllabus and the assignment schedule and point system. So all of these documents are loaded as Google Docs. They're embedded, so you can see here, this is a list of all of your assignments, and if you'd like to learn more about them, you can click on them, and it will open up some more information for you on those individual assignments. For those of you who like to print your materials, you can do that. You can click at the top here, and this will bring you right into the Google Doc. You can download the Google Doc by going to File, Download As, Microsoft Word or PDF, whichever you prefer, and then you can print it from there. If you're a Google Doc user, you can also, if you'd like, to just make a copy. So you can make a copy of this document and save it to your Google Drive. Again, these are linked, so you'll see our major assignments. I'll be going through the major assignments in our week 1 meeting, but if you'd like to just kind of get a preview, you can click, and again, you'll see we have the descriptions and rubrics and all the other goodies there for you. If you're having trouble and you want to get more information on how to access those course materials within the Google Drive, I've also created this video tutorial for you. So if what I showed you went too quickly or was too brief, this goes a bit more in depth on how to access those materials. But in addition to the linkable documents there, if you go here, this is just sort of the back end way that you can access all of the course materials. So while the document I just showed you does link to the individual assignments, if you go to this link, Assignment Expectations, Rubrics, and Grading, this will just bring you right in. So here is the point system document, here's the course at a glance document. If you click here on assignments, you'll see a folder for each assignment. And then if you click into that folder, you will see all of the materials that you'll need. So those are all there. It is a good idea if you log into your Brandman email before accessing these. That way you'll be able to save them to your Google Drive, but you should not need to be logged into Google to access those materials and download them. Our course at a glance schedule is here. So it's embedded here, but also as I showed you, it's in the folder. You can download it and print if you wish. And then we have some other resources here that I'll be delving into a bit further during our meeting. For Adobe Connect, if you are new to using Adobe Connect, please go ahead and watch the tutorial here. I'm going to send a link before Thursday with a link where you can test your system and just make sure that you're ready to go and you don't have any surprises with your audio or other abilities to access the meeting on Thursday. One other item that I'd like to draw your attention to, which might be new for most of you, is down at the very bottom here, I've added a due dates calendar. So this is pretty handy. I've added the due dates for all of the assignments. When you log in here, you may choose to unselect all of your other courses. If other instructors use the due dates, then those may also show up here for you as well. But you can see that all of our due dates for every assignment have been posted here. One thing to note is that on Wednesdays at midnight, I put 11:55 p.m., but basically that's midnight. your week 1 discussion board post is due. So your initial posts are due by Wednesday and your responses are due by Sunday. So I just went ahead and added that there. Here you'll see our Adobe Connect class meetings are scheduled there, and then you'll see each Sunday the assignments that are due. So you can easily just click on them. If you're like me and you like to put this stuff into your own personal calendar, you can get an external link, calendar link here. If you copy and paste this into your web browser, it will give you a little calendar that you can download, and then when you open that on your computer, it'll import into your calendar, and then all of these due dates will be in your calendar for you, which will be nice for those of you who like to organize yourselves that way. So if you've advanced forward, you'll see the February due dates are here as well, slowly coming in. There we go. And so those are all of the due dates for the course. Lastly, so in addition to discussion boards for this week, we have our meeting for this week, and then we also have your journal entries due. So I want to go over those quickly. And so you have your week 1 journal, and then you also have, your week 1 discussion, and then your reflective paper. So if you go into either week 1, or you can directly go into your journals. So I'm going to go into week 1 and assignments. So here are the readings and meet the authors videos and materials that you'll also be using for your journal entry. And if you scroll down to it was right here at the top, the week 1 journal. So here you will see the prompt is right inside here, as well as your instructions and rubric. So you'll notice that the prompt has a lot of questions for you. And then one of the questions that came into me this week is that there's questions, but then I'm supposed to write a reflection in a paragraph form. So those questions are there to guide your paragraph form response. So you should be writing a 1-page paragraph response, and the idea is you would do 1 paragraph per chapter, and then here is how you will be assessed. So I will be using the rubrics pretty closely to grade you, and in fact in this course the rubrics are actually embedded within your assignments. So when you receive your grade, you'll receive a rubric along with feedback from me provided within that rubric. So I'll follow up with some instruction for you on how you can access that type of feedback within those rubrics. So the last assignment here in week 1 is your paper. So within this assignment, again, you'll see this is the Google Doc. It's also in the Google Doc folder, so it's the same document. You don't have to worry about things being different. It's the same thing. All of your instructions and resources are here, and all of these links are clickable. So just remember, the first thing that you should do before completing these assignments is review the rubric. So if you click on Writing Rubric, just go ahead and make sure that you review that rubric, because again, I grade right within those rubrics. So I'll be following those. You could have an excellent paper, but if it's not aligned with the rubric, your grade won't reflect the grade that you should be receiving. So, okay, please feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions. I'm really looking forward to meeting all of you on Thursday. Just a note, if you're newer to Adobe Connect or you've had challenges in the past, please plan to log in. I'll be there 15 minutes before class starts. So please plan to log in early, and then I can help troubleshoot any issues with you before we get started. I would like for everybody to turn on their webcam. So if you have a webcam or a cell phone that you can use the Adobe Connect app in. Just a quick, in the beginning, we're going to be turning on webcams and saying hello and introducing ourselves. So please plan to have an operating microphone and webcam. A headset just like this one is what I use. It's $10, and I've never had an issue with my Adobe Connect Audio using that. So I will go through more on Thursday, but just wanted to give you all that preview beforehand so that you are able to get working on your assignments as soon as possible. Thank you.